Yo-ho! Welcome to my channel. This is Megan the Colorful Pirate, and I will be showing you today everything I've colored in February, March, and April. I didn't get a whole lot done. I've been sick and then just organizing more and just sort of in a slump, but I feel like all that's over now. I have my space nice and organized. I have a bigger table and I'm ready to get creative again. So this is my February coloring journal, and I only got like 5 done then. And then for some reason I created March way back here. But we're just gonna roll with it. And I only got 3 done in March. Look at that cool sticker. Got that from Dover. Anyway. And then I'm really proud of my April spread. It's 90s. Sticker set from Pip Sticks kind of inspired me, even though I had these paper pieces. And I spent a lot of time making that. And I guess I used it. I used the spreads. Classic 90s S. Anyway, I got 3 done in April. So we'll go ahead and start looking at that. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna grab things because they're all right here in my file folder type thing. I guess we can start. It's a lot of color by number, so I'll show you the non-color by numbers first because they're the ones I'm prouder of. So we had group buddy colors in Magic Dreamland by Mei Zhang. It's a group with, let's see, I may be forgetting someone, but the last page we did had Doodle Robot, Joja Zahana, Carrie K, Bubble of Coloring, Christina's Art Corner, Inksmith, and Luna's Coloring Corner. And so I will be sharing their pages after I talk about mine. So in February we did this page, and I like the way it turned out. It was kind of a struggle as it was going. I had just gotten these Jelly Roll metallics, and I don't know, I decided to go whole hog with them on this page for some reason. There's 2 different shades, you can barely tell though, of the Jelly Roll Moonlight, and then I used a white gel pen, and then I got my Albrecht Dürer's watercolor pencils, and so the clouds and the rest of the, oh well no, the green, the light green in the tree, all that light green stuff is actually Tombow Erosion, which are really hard pencils and kind of pale, but that's what I wanted. Also, I guess I hate myself because it was pretty difficult to do that on all that space, but I did it, and I got some nice blends. I'm trying to show you without it flashing out. And then yeah, I did soft pastel in the background and kind of tried to erase a few pieces to make it kind of bokeh. My first very, very light foray into bokeh backgrounds. Yeah, and then the rest of it was Albrecht Dürer once I got them. So I'm really happy with that. So now I will show you all of the other artists. So we skip a month, and then in April we did another page, and this is mine. It's called The Little Dream Eater. There's little words in the book already provided. So this one, I was starting to feel my mojo coming back. And I thought it was a pretty... at first I thought I was going to color it like a rutabaga. Or like, those radish looking things that are purple on top. But then when I sat down and like was looking at it, I thought this looked like a brain. So that's where I started. I colored it pink like it was some sort of brain. So I've got some Jelly Roll glaze on a couple of these dots. And then some Signo silver and gold in this headdress type thing. I used Tombow to base it all with, my Tombows, and they worked really great on this paper. It doesn't immediately sink in, so you can reduce streakiness if you work with it right. I used some of the journaling ink from Dollar Tree to do the flashy bits in the fronds. And then I went back over the lines with a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. The background I covered with black gouache from Castle Arts, and it worked really well. I got to start doing more backgrounds than that. White gel pen to make the stars, and then all of the shading was in Prismacolor. And then I tried to use a bleed-proof white. I'm never going to be able to see, but it looks kind of white on camera, but it still picked up a little bit of the pink underneath, so I don't know about that bleed-proof white. Oh yeah, and then Jelly Roll Moonlight to kind of outline. I wanted it to kind of look like an alien. So I started with the pink, and then I looked up a color, kind of color combinations in my Swatch This book. So I started with a lot of like kind of red purple. So I went to red violet. I was looking here in these, so it gives you like these kind of ideas. So I kind of went with this one, these two kind of in the beginning, but then to try to provide contrast with the creature, I kind of looked back at this one. Well, sort of. No, this one. Oh, this one. Anyway, I just kind of like looked at these colors and was like, well, I could add like some green. Yeah, it was this one, Violent, which I figured was kind of a apropos for a Dream Eater. It kind of chose like kind of greeny, bluey colors for the person, and I like how it turned out. I was really happy with that. So, yeah. Here are everybody else's. Thank you so much. That's lots of fun. I had to miss out on the Mid-Century Animals Buddy Color in March because I just wasn't vibing with coloring much. The only other non-color by number I did was this in the Big Pusheen book. I don't remember who. Maybe it's Luna's Art Coloring has been working in this, and maybe use paint markers. But I don't know. I decided to use paint markers. And I was doing this I started it in February, so it's like a love page. And it looks decent on camera, but if you get close, there's quite a bit of streakiness. I was using the Artex, like it's not a brush, but it's kind of like a marker nib. Well, I guess they call themselves brush acrylic markers. It's like an acrylic ink. So, I did a couple coats on each cat, and I did them in like kind of chocolatey colors because it's Valentine's. So they're like little chocolate kitties. And then it was looking pretty messy afterwards, so I actually outlined all the black with a Tombow black water brush marker afterwards, and that kind of brought everything up. But look at this guy's eyes. Ugh, he's seen things. So this is kind of fun, low stress coloring. I did put some some just white glitter gel pen in the stars, but I don't think the camera's really picking that up. And then I outlined it with the Signo Silver, so that's flashing more. I made the mistake of doing that, putting the glitter gel pen in there before I dragged my hand all over to do the outlines, and so the whole page is kind of sparkly now, but yeah, it's a page done. It's cute. Not everything has to be serious, crazy, shading, blah, blah, blah. So moving on to, let's see, sticker mosaics, animals. How many of these did I do? I think I just did the lion. Yeah, so I did the lion. Rawr. My husband thinks I'm insane when I do these. But you know what? That's fine. Mythical creatures, sticker mosaics. I did a couple in here. I think I did the unicorn. Oh no, I just did the unicorn. Okay. This time I tried actually taking, because what I don't understand about these books is the images are perforated, but the stickers are not. So this time I tried taking the picture out, and that actually did work better. But I kind of wish it was the other way around. But I like how this one turned out. And I wish there were more. I mean, I paid like $8 for this from Book Outlet. Oh, there's only like 8 images, so. This big ol' 100 quests color by number. I did pancakes? Pancakes? Maybe a piece of cake, but that's a lot of layers. I'm gonna go with pancakes. Just water-based markers of some sort. Oh yeah, I did a lot of these in February. Just kind of on a roll. I like this book a lot. Okay. Alright, well I finished this one. I had started this one a long time ago. Finished this one. Not my favorite. Kind of random color palette. But then, like, this one I like. This one has some interesting color choices that still make sense in an artistic way. It's a hippo. And then these birds. Those are all done with polytowtries. Did I? Yeah, okay. Mystery Mosaics, Wow Animals. I did one in here. This. I was really confused for a while trying to figure out what it was going to be when I did all that yellow. I said, okay, these are obviously bananas, but this is not a monkey. It was not a monkey. It did not turn out into a monkey. So what I kind of like about the Belva family mystery books, they do mislead you a bit. Which is the fun. And I did one in Winter by Colors Winter by Kira Shishneva. I've been trying to do a couple per season in each one of these books, and I have all 4, and I haven't done one for winter yet, so I did this one in March, so it was no longer winter. But I love how these turn out. And finally, another new book I got, The Circulism, Ancient Egypt. I was hoping for more out of this book. You know, I'll do a few more and see, but like this is, again, it's kind of just like color vomit. That doesn't really, I don't know. There's a cat one. I'm looking forward to do the cat one. Sphinx. You know, I'll give them more a try. Like, this looks nice. Well, anyway, that's all I got. So, hopefully I'll have more in the next video and some more serious coloring. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff all organized and it's ready for me to create now, which is nice. I don't have to keep hauling it back and forth to the kitchen table and then trying to keep my 3-year-old out of it. So, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.